you have never been alone. You're not alone. God, ancestors, stars, the universe, or whatever way you want to call it, has always been with you and is always with you. That's why when you read the holy books, they tell us that we have angels on either side of us. People that believe in the African belief system tell you that your ancestors are always with you. That's why it'd be like, may the gods be with you, may the odds be in your favor. You've never been alone. You see the situation that you are in, you think that you're suffering, you think that your God is with you. There is a reason why you're in such a situation. The only thing is, we don't get to know the reason. And we don't get to know the reason because we don't ask ourselves these questions. Because we are blinded by the world. We are blinded by the physical. We are blinded by the suffering. We are blinded by what we are going through. But I want to tell you this, that you're never alone. That's why when you read the books, there was that scripture, even in the shadow of death, I will always be with you. God is always going to be with you. God, ancestors, whatever, are with you. And you can never fail. You see, you might go through something whereby, okay, you think you've failed. You've not failed. That's redirection. Like, you can't fail. That thing that you think has failed wasn't meant to be. Like, it wasn't for your highest good. You think you want money that much, but perhaps in this state you don't need money. What you need is food, and the food you have. And what you need in this, you think you need money, but what you need is in this state is just wisdom of how to make money, of how to make real money. You don't need this money that you think you need. You don't. That's why so many of us are stuck. That's why the poor are still poor, because God knows that you don't need the wealth that you think you need. The only thing you need is mindset change. The only thing you need is to heal. Once you heal, things are going to come effortless. You don't. You see that the money that you don't need, you don't. You see that the school that you want to take your kids to and you don't have the money. You've searched for the money and it's not there. You struggle into it. Perhaps they're not even supposed to go to that school. The God in them, the highest God, your God, knows that they don't even need that education that you think you're taking to them. You just need to tap into their talents. You just need to tap into their gifts, because all of us are gifted. You just need to, and if they tapped into that, money would flow effortlessly. What you call money would flow effortlessly. Like, you don't see whatever that hasn't come into your life, whatever that you don't have, just know that you don't need it. You just have to cultivate that thing that, dear God, do I really need it or I don't need it? Maybe, okay, you're going to tell me I need to pay rent. You need to pay rent, but then there are houses that are cheaper that probably you could afford. But then you chose whatever way you're saying, and you're like, did you choose it because you wanted to, or you're lying to yourself that you can afford it? Can you afford it? I know once you probably have bills, you have these things, you can't see these things, but that's the fact. And the only way you're going to move away from that situation is if you change the way you're looking at things. And the way you're looking at things is what I'm telling you. That's the fact. You can't do anything unless you're going to, even if you go to witchcraft, unless you're going to do witchcraft. And just know, for some people, they can't even practice witchcraft anymore. Their parents overdid witchcraft. Their parents did witchcraft. And for you, even if you do it, it's not going to work, because the ancestors already tried and it didn't work. People probably that have benefited from witchcraft, they are new to it. So the gods want to make them happy. That's why people that probably they know their parents did that, and others, and things have failed to work, they will add in more sacrifice. That's why they're even going to sacrifice people, because they'll offer bigger sacrifices. But then remember the cycle. Probably your witchcraft is not working because your parents tried witchcraft and it didn't work, or your ancestors know that witchcraft can't work for you now. For you need something else. That's why our parents took us to schools, because they realized that actually we needed education. You get what I'm saying? They realized, man, this is what I think my kid needs to go to school, so that they get that kind of mindset. You get what I'm saying? So that your ancestors realize that you need. So if you haven't been able to go to school and things are the way they are, your ancestors still are still in the other journey, whereby for you, you're still in the other period whereby for them they don't need education like that. They haven't evolved to the level of going to school. You'll see kids that their parents want to take them to school, and for them they don't want. So their parents, their ancestors believe education is not anything. Because if their parents wanted them to go to school, they would have stayed in school. But why do you think they're not in school? Because I believe because for them, they're supposed to serve or to finish some cycles that they didn't do, and the things they're supposed to finish are not in school. the things they're supposed to work on are not in school, are in some other thing. Perhaps they're evolving. For them, their education is not for them. Education is for some other person. That's why you see some kids who go to school and finish, but then some kids will be like, man, I don't need to go to school. Because the ancestors feel that kid is not supposed to go to school. Like, the way they're going to evolve is not through education. They're going to evolve in something else. So that's why they are attracted to something else. And if whatever they're attracted to is not stealing, is not things that are bad, is not things that encourage them, just find a way you can teach them to love the things that they love, as long as just spark the positive magic in them so that they can continue with the things they love, but then in ways that are positive, in ways that are giving of, in ways that are benefit society. Because if they don't, they're going to stay in that karmic cycle. You see that some people that want to do music, and probably the music has failed because they're doing secular music. But if secular music has failed, go try gospel. Just have to study what you want to go for, and because everything has consequences. Just so if you can bear the devil consequences, it's okay. If you can bear God's consequences, it's okay. You get what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. Just know that everything that you're going through, you're not alone. You're with either ancestors or God. So just ask them, man, I need guidance. And the problem is we think we can do these things alone. We can't. That's why I tell you, you need God. So whatever you believe in, if you believe in ancestors, it's okay, call them. If you believe in God, it's okay, call God. If you believe in Jesus, it's okay, call whoever you want to call, as long as you know you're not alone. Whatever. If you believe in the stars, call the stars, align the stars, tell them, man, I think I need to do such and such a thing. Please be with me. That's it. Call whatever you think is supposed to help you in that situation to be with you. Because just know you're not alone. You see, who bore you? Like, how were you produced? Two people came together and produced. So you're not alone. And those people had people that gave birth to them. Like, those are their great parents, and those ones had their great. So you have blood. You have their blood. Call them. That's why people be like, if things have failed, you'll be like, man, go call the ancestors. Let's go call the ancestors. Ask them what's wrong. But then remember, the ancestors are within you. How are you going to listen to them? Is quieting your mind and listening to them. But then remember, you can't even listen to the ancestors. You can't even listen to the God because of what we are eating, what we are doing, what we are feeding ourselves. We are watching TV, we are watching things. TV is okay as long as you're watching positive things, but you're watching negative things, you're watching news. The best thing you can do is stop watching news. Because the right information will come to you. Most of the things that we want to know, we don't even need it. The right information will come to you. If you're deliberate about looking for the right information, but then we don't even know what we want. So it's a cycle till you get to know what you want, and getting to know what you want is getting to know who you are till you get on that journey. You get what I'm saying? I hope this helps someone, opens their minds to the world, the way the world is, and the way the world is run. You get what I'm saying? So till you cultivate that, you just know that you're not alone. If it's ancestors, if it's God, if it's Jesus, if it's whatever, it's okay. As long as whatever you believe in is in you. If you believe in Jesus, just know Jesus is in you. If you believe in ancestors, just know ancestors are in you. If you believe in God, just know God is in you. If you believe in the stars in you. If you believe in the numbers are in you. As long as you don't give power outside of yourself, you're good. But if you still believe something is outside of you, my friend, and in most cases, that's why we don't know this kind of things, because of things we are eating, probably pork, alcohol, engaging in unfruitful sex. All these things take us away from the source. You get what I'm saying? So we work on that and we're good to go. Peace.